Hey folks, this is Chris checking in from spring break with the family in Bali. This is an unplanned video, unscripted. Did not expect to be doing this video. I've had a few folks check in and ask about the content, why I haven't uploaded any videos for the past couple weeks, kind of where have I been. So I apologize for the sound. If it's not as crispy, if you can't hear me, hopefully you can see me okay. I just needed a second or a minute to kind of let my hair down, so to speak. Look, I'm enjoying, in an ironic way, some of this content I'm seeing from a lot of folks these days. There's guys out there talking about their morning routine of waking up at 3:45. They're doing face ice baths, banana peels. So this isn't that type of video like, oh, look at me and look at Bali and look at... No, if you know me, I'm from the deep south. I've been fortunate enough to work very hard. I had a pretty long career in tech. My wife's from Ukraine. Bali was a bucket list item for us. It wasn't someplace people where I'm from go or have access to. Never mind the 20+ hour flight that it would take. And it's only a 2.5 hour flight from Singapore. And it's been about 6 months since we moved to Singapore. And I never wanted the content to be about, oh my gosh, look at my perfect life and look at this jet setting that we're doing. Moving to Singapore came at some cost to us. It came with some sacrifice, right? But the idea and the experience of seeing our kids grow up and seeing them make new friends and from all over the world, seeing them be safe and be able to kind of navigate Singapore on their own, being so close to places like Bali has been a huge benefit and blessing. And the sacrifice that we've made, every move that I've made, whether it's Dubai, Germany, Spain, all the places that I've been, it's come at a cost. It's come at a cost. And if you've seen my tech videos, you know that I've spent a large part of my career in AI, cloud, cybersecurity, all that different tech stuff. And it's great and it's phenomenal, right? But man, I spent a lot of time networking in Singapore, spent a lot of time advising and from a go-to-market perspective, different companies that want to launch a new product or either want to break into the US market. And that comes at a cost. I'll be candid, no race and no gender or sexuality owns the book on the struggle, right? I can only speak from my experiences, and I can tell you, it's not been easy to be black in corporate America. In this space, but the pressure that I felt it dwarfs the own pressure that I put on myself. The need to be perfect, the need to have it together, the need to be better, the need to be buttoned up. If there's an expectation for me to show it, whether that's as a leader, whether that's as an engineer, whether that's as any working professional, I got to be 10 times better than what they are already expecting, which may be an unreasonable expectation, right? That's just the pressure that I've lived with, and I've enjoyed the fruits of that labor, right? It's kind of created iron for me, but everything comes at a cost, and it gets draining, right? And so my son had the opportunity with a few of the members of his basketball team to come here with a couple of the other parents and some of his other teammates, and we said that, hey, part of the reason we moved to Singapore was easy access to the rest of Asia, and so why not take this chance to kind of come and take a vacation as a family and recharge the battery. So he's spending half the week with the team and then half the week with us, and it's been great. It's been great. I'll be honest with you, the resort we're at, everyone's super nice. Even now, I think they want to stop and be like, how's everything going? And I'm just like, nah, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. I'm at my best when I'm connecting with folks naturally. The coffee with strangers stuff that I've had with a few of you that I've connected with in real life, in real person, that's been great. That's been phenomenal. Hopefully, what you see is what you get. That's who I am. I'm authentic. But in this space, whether it's the tech space and beyond the business world, you have to be able to kind of put your emotions to the side and put on different faces, and that will come at a cost. It's not about being someone that you're not, right? It's about, there's a need for being able to have different faces for different environments and different situations. And, I've lived a very fortunate and blessed life, but, these days before this trip, I was struggling a bit because I was spread too thin. Right, I've got to read up on this topic, got to read up on that topic, read up on that technology, what's happening with this acquisition, what's happening with that acquisition, what's happening in the US, right? And that all started to kind of drain the batteries. And so I came out here with the family and I wanted to just disconnect. I wanted to disconnect, not from people, but disconnect from the idea. Always being this, people have an idea about who you are. They have an idea about what you say, and that can be draining. And I wanted this content to be authentic, right? And so this video isn't about how everything is great out here. This video is more so about, hey, I am not done with the channel. I will be back. It's gonna be different. I'll still be talking about culture and our experiences as I get to go to China and some of these different places, right? But from a technology aspect, it's probably gonna be a bit more nuanced, a bit more focused, because I can't keep up, right? And I'm not trying to put forth this image of someone that's just all over the place, and I'm not trying to just be everything to everyone. And even though as seasoned as I am, as you know, my confidence has never been better, I think, these days. I'm able to navigate many different parts of the world, right? But that same old Chris that kind of comes back, where you're trying to be this perfect version of yourself, and you're trying to just keep up with your own expectations, can be a bit toxic. And by toxic, I mean draining, and kind of take energy away from the things that are really, really important. So we'll be out here till the end of the week. I've got some really cool ideas in flux. I've got some good conversations coming up, and I've got a whole new format of videos that'll be coming out. We'll still be talking about culture and our experiences over here, but it'll be a lot more focused effort as I take on new challenges, I think, in the coming months. But I wanted to check in with you folks and say, hey, thank you. Pardon the really casual content, but thank you for consuming the content. Thank you for the feedback. The comments on the video means a lot to me. I never set out to have folks tell me how great I am or anything like that, right? Because I've gotten some negative comments too, and that's okay. But if I've connected and built a genuine connection and taught someone and learned or taught someone anything about any particular topic, that's a win in my book, because I've damn sure learned from some of your engagement and from some of the real life conversations that I've had because of this. And so I want more of that. I'll keep doing more of that and try and do it in a way that doesn't exhaust me or take away from my family. But I want to check in with everyone and let you know that we're okay. We need to recharge the batteries. We'll be back good as new videos, new topics, and I look to be seeing you folks soon. Just wanted to check in. Take care. See you soon.